the first time when we heard about this topic, we thought it's really hard because for us, integrity is a difficult topic to talk about. So without clear answers, we did what anyone else people would do. We started searching about integrity.
We found some quotes. If you don't have integrity, you have nothing. This quote was told by Henry Kravis, an American businessman. Okay, this sounds philosophical, but what it is really? I also start asking myself, do I have integrity? Integrity is a word that people can hear almost every day, but it is not a topic that people take the time to think about. Eventually, we found a story that can help us to understand more about integrity, the story of Abraham Lincoln.
He used to sell groceries. Once he discovered a guest who had overpaid the pennies, and he had just a few miles to return the money to the customers. And this story spread out and he became famous for his Honest Abe nickname. Later, honesty and integrity are the key qualities that have Lincoln lead Americans through the most traumatic time in history. And he also became one of the most respected and admired presidents of the United States for his contributions. And if you don't know, integrity motivated him as a young man.
Believe it or not, if Abraham Lincoln didn't return that extra coin that day, then he couldn't have been a successful leader. After we reading this story, we realize that integrity is just being honest. Integrity is natural, it's flawless, and just a part of who you are.
So, why do we say that integrity is very important in life? Let's take a look back at the questions we asked at the beginning of our speech. Do I have integrity? I used to be shifty, not honest at all. I used to lie my parents about my score. I just showed them my high score and hid the low score away. But then I know that it's only made me feel more nervous and afraid that my parents did cover the low score. Then I realized that integrity makes a person complete themselves. I felt like I have to tell my parents the truth. Then I told them, but after I told them, we found a way to make my score higher, and I also feel content and more comfortable. On the contrary, if my words are inconsistent with my actions, that only make me have to live in insecurity life, have to be afraid because I will afraid of being discovered by the others. And if I live like that, it will be hard for me to feel happy.
None thoughts can be a useful way for you guys to train yourself to have integrity. I have tried it and I see that it works really effective for myself. So why do we say that if you don't have integrity, you have nothing? My dad is a successful businessman. He used to talk a lot with me about working attitudes. He said, integrity is the most important development in your relationship, especially at your age. Whether in a business relationship with a partner, once we get to their hearts, we will be more successful than the relationship just purely based on money. So I can see that our social relations are based on trust, or in other words is integrity. Okay, trust us, the more you have integrity, the longer your relationship will be last.
Therefore, I am determined to become a person with integrity. Although I know it is hard, but the most important thing when you have integrity that you will live comfortably and freely, easily and happy, because you have never done things like to your heart.
Integrity allows us to live with life on our hearts. From the foundation of integrity, we can create your relationship based on trust too.
Thank you for listening our speech, and we hope that our story inspired you guys.